So this is the music of the Civil War. Music played a very important role during the Civil War. Since they didn't have walkie-talkies or cell phones, they would use fifers and drummers who would play different tunes to signal to the troops different things, like when it was time to fire, when it was time to retreat, when it was time to get up in the morning and get ready for battle. And these fifers and drummers were between the ages of 10 and 16, so they were young and were responsible for a lot. This is actually, this book is called the Bruce and Emmett Drummers and Fifers Guide, and is the book that was written as the guide for fifers and drummers. So in this book has all of the different tunes that would be played for different signals and different battle calls, and also for entertaining the troops. The fifers and drummers would also entertain the troops, and they were responsible for keeping up the morale of the soldiers. Like if they were marching and had been hours of marching and it was a long day's journey, the fifer and drummer would play tunes to kind of take the soldiers' minds off of a long, hard day. And also, along with that, not only did they play those tunes while marching for entertainment, it was also used to calculate the distance they could travel. Like if you were marching at the tempo of 60 beats per minute, you could take about 60 steps in a minute, and they would measure that step size, and they could calculate how far that you can go in what amount of time. So the fifer and drummer would keep the soldiers marching in time to make sure that they got to their destination on time. And also towards the end of the Civil War, the bugle was actually becoming more popular because it only took one hand to play, and you could play it and ride a horse at the same time, because it's a little bit difficult to ride a horse and be playing this at the same time. So here's a tune that'll play for you. This one is actually called Three Camps or Reveille, and this one was used to get the soldiers awake and ready for the day. So here's Three Camps. And also, as another note, this is not a historically accurate fife. This one that I have here is actually more historically accurate, though not exactly. If it were historically accurate, all of these holes would be the exact same size, because they would only use one drill to drill all of the holes. What makes this one not historically accurate is because it has 10 holes instead of 6, and it's in 2 pieces as well. And the reason for this is that I can play the notes more in tune and they're more accurate. So yeah, it's the fifers and drummers of the Civil War. Thank you.
Thank you.